Wake Up Crew. WGNS.
We have to tell stories. Tell some quiet ones!
Shh. Pa's trying to sleep. We'll be quiet, Pa.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And welcome to the Wake Up Crew on this Wednesday. It's Hump Day. And coming up this in just a few minutes, we got a CBS Sports Brief. And that's coming up very shortly. Just about 6:20, I guess. Something like that. John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, Dalton Barrett with us this morning.
Howdy-ho.
This is episode 1475.
You don't say.
And tomorrow, the Siegel Stars host the Shelbyville Golden Eagles. That'll be at 7 o'clock. We'll be on there about 10 till, right after Thursday's Primetime Sports Show.
The Primetime Sports Thursday special
I
broadcast.
call it Primetime Sports Thursday.
Presented
Now,
by Ideas
when I was doing football, Dalton, you remember the year I did football and I did Thursdays and he did Fridays? I would call my crew the Thursday Primetime high school football broadcast. Had a catchy little ring to it, didn't it? Yeah.
And then you ditched it the last 2 years.
Well, I didn't ditch it. You just never said, let's do it again. I mean, I was waiting for that. Wouldn't you wait for that?
I would.
For
but
your
I also
boss
wouldn't want to do it, I don't think.
I mean.
From the guy who said, well, I don't know if I'm even going to be there. Will you do tomorrow, please?
If you would give me a crew, I might could do it. Jeez.
I wouldn't want to do it.
Can't do it by myself.
Oh, but you're a veteran, seasoned broadcaster. What is it?
Seasoned.
Seasoned veteran broadcasters?
The more word is veteran. Veteran broadcaster.
I think it says seasoned, doesn't it?
No.
Oh.
You haven't heard the new open, have you?
Uh-huh. You played it for me.
TAB award-winning and veteran broadcasters.
I thought it said seasoned veteran broadcasters for some reason.
It's that award-winning that gets me. It is Riverdale Smyrna on Friday. Brian will be there for that one. And that starts at pregame at 6:30, right after Murphy's matchups at 6. Is that the name of his show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And don't forget the postgame show.
Oh, can't.
Because I'm sure Danny Brewer is going to be on that postgame show, Dalton.
Which means it'll go for about 45 minutes.
It's the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show on State Farm Prep Sports.
Well, I know, but last week we were talking about the Coach's Corner, and you just said Coach's Corner. You didn't say Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. I was going to correct you then, but
I did.
Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coach's Corner, presented by...
I'm sorry. No, you didn't. But
Donut Country and McDonald's Murfreesboro.
They're not presenting. They fuel us.
Oh, fueled by. I'm sorry.
Like we need to be fueled.
More like we need to be stopped.
It's taken me 3.5 minutes just to get over to the beginning of this. 10 days until MTSU football home opener. Dun, 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 dun.
You could have heard crickets in the studio.
They're playing Tennessee Tech, an old rival.
Yes.
Been back. Derek Mason makes his debut as the MTSU football coach.
Yeah, all those.
There are 12 Middle Tennessee players on the squad. He's recruited 12, at least 12, several from this area.
Yeah. All those Cookville folks are coming out of the hills. Wear your shoes, please.
What is wrong with him?
I don't. It's always been about Cookville. I don't know.
They need to.
Something happened to him when he was a young broadcaster.
You also have to have clear bags. You can't use the, the totes and things like that, like those burlap sacks that they have.
Did somebody at Cookville do something to you or something?
It's Cookville. It's Tennessee Tech.
He's always said it ever since I've known him. Doesn't like to go there. I've never done. I did one basketball game there with him.
Really?
Yeah, one. All these years.
And why would you go on purpose?
Did he keep talking about people without shoes?
Will you stop? Your good friend Rafferty Clary's from Cookville.
Well, he's moved to Monterey. So
the son you always wished I was.
He's
Rafferty
moved
Cleary.
a little further up into the hills, but he wears shoes.
Okay, and it's 12 days until Labor Day. That's all I can say. And this show will be a repeat, I guess, or a best.
We're going to repeat this show on
Best
Labor Day.
Well, as long as it's taking me to do the titles of this, I think I could run this into another segment. I'm not really sure.
Did you have something else you wanted to do?
Well, I did have something planned, but it's okay.
And have you forgotten it already?
Oh, that was a good one. What's your name? Boy who used to work here?
Boy!
Tarzan, meet boy.
I'm going to say this. Well, no, I'm not. I guess I'll just wait
No, you're going to make me call.
because there's laughing all over the place, and I can't continue.
The laughter turned to coughing.
We'll be back with more of whatever this is right after we take a look at the weather.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 82 degrees. Winds north-northeasterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy. Lows drop to 59. Winds remain north-northeast 5 to 10. Thursday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the upper 80s to near 90. Then lows fall back to 66 on Thursday night. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 56.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
The death of a loved one, probably one of the hardest times in their life they have to go through.
Keith Stapleton, manager of the Murfreesboro Funeral Home.
It's our job to see them through that.
Visit murfreesborofuneralhome.com.
Are you shopping for lights?
We got it!
Doors?
We got it.
Flooring?
We got it.
Furniture?
We got it here at the Habitat Restore. 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
Remember, we got it today, but it may be gone tomorrow.
Find it at the Restore, yeah. We got it at the Habitat Restore. The Habitat Restore at 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
Hi, this is Stan with Parks Auction Company, and by now you've probably heard our commercials and know that we are committed to helping you increase your investments. Call 896-4600 to set an appointment with me or one of my team members. That's 896-4600. Parks Auction Company. We handle everything.
Stickers, labels, we do a lot of direct mail, booklets, manuals, programs. My name is Jeff Carlton. I handle sales and marketing for Franklin's Printworks here at Murfreesboro. We are at 2227 South Park Drive. Franklin's Printworks has been in Murfreesboro for over 25 years. We are a full-service commercial printer. We offer everything from business cards to brochures, booklets to banners, everything in between. Our website is franklinsprinting.org.
Broadcasting from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios, MTE Sharing Change has now donated more than $11 million to local nonprofits assisting worthy causes in our community. MTE, serving to make life better since 1936.
Stop by one of our 4 Rutherford County locations after your Friday night football game or your Saturday soccer games. This is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants, and I'm sitting here with my son, Jack. Jack, what's your favorite food at Toots Restaurant?
It's still those chicken fingers and curly fries, Dad.
Toots, good food and fun since 1985. Many things have changed, but one thing hasn't. Toots is still the place for good food and fun.
Good food and fun. I'm meteorologist Ray Miller from News Radio WGNS with a reminder that you can download the Weatherology app on your phone for the forecast at your fingertips. We can even send weather bulletins directly to your phone. Download the Weatherology app today. It's free in the App Store.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In Major League Baseball games of note, the Guardians beat the Yankees 9-5 in 12 innings in a battle of division leaders, Cleveland scoring 6 runs in the top of the 12th to get the victory. Meanwhile, the Orioles beat the Mets 9-5, so Baltimore reclaims first place in the AL East. They're a half game up on the Yankees. Braves knock off the NL East leading Phillies 3-1. Atlanta moves 2.5 games up on the Mets for the final wildcard spot in the National League. Padres beat the Twins 7-5 in a battle of wildcard teams. San Diego's Jurickson Profar hit a go-ahead 3-run homer in the 8th inning. San Diego, though, still 3 back of LA in the NL West race because the Dodgers beat the Mariners 6-3 thanks to a Jason Hayward tie-breaking pinch hit 3-run homer in the 8th inning. Astros lose to the Red Sox 6-5. Boston moves 3.5 games back of Kansas City for the last wildcard spot in the American League. Houston still leads the AL West by 5 games on Seattle. Brewers, top team in the NL Central, edge the Cardinals 3-2.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And welcome back.
Hi.
Did I say that right? Welcome back, 621. Well, after you just went through the last 10 minutes I endured with y'all, you would do that too. All right. It's time to tell you who we're powered by or fueled by. Mm-hmm. No, we're not.
Well, no, we're powered by
no,
them.
we
We're
don't need
fueled.
electricity, do we? We're powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. That's right. They've got their annual meeting is Saturday, August 24th, which is just right around the corner.
It's this Saturday.
Yeah. And the live stream begins at 2 p.m., and you can register in person or by phone at the local office the week of August 19th. When you register, your name is entered into drawing for various giveaways. For more information, go to mte.com/annual meeting. So you're telling me if you go into the live stream of that meeting, they're going to give away prizes, and it could be you.
I don't know if they're doing it in the meeting, but I know that if you register this week, either by calling or going to the local office, you'll be in the running for some prizes. I don't know if they're doing it during the live stream or not.
I bet you they put it on the thing. You know, they have the little, people that are listening, and they respond. Okay, never mind.
Oh, the chat?
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to watch.
You need to find that out.
I'm watching Saturday.
Did you put your name in?
I did.
He's going to win something.
I may win a Sea-Doo.
Watch him. He might win.
An electric car.
Ooh.
I doubt there'll be that.
Get yourself a nice little Ford Maverick.
Just little goodies. It won't be anything like
one of
great
the
big.
F-150 Lightnings that MTE's retiring.
I don't know, but if you're not going to win if you don't register.
Okay. That's how you register?
You call or go by the local office this week.
Oh, I thought you went to mte.com/
Well, there's information that you can find there about the meeting. Yeah.
All right. Our song of the day, it's a big drum song.
Big drums. We like big drums.
Andy, a big drum song.
It's the third biggest big drum song.
It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. There's shadows.
Big hit for Journey.
I don't know if this one, it's not all drums.
No.
I think.
Well, neither was We Will Rock You.
That one's mostly drums.
Just wait till tomorrow. That's all I can say.
I won't be here tomorrow, but I did cheat.
You
Look
need
ahead.
to listen.
It's
Get
a
up
good
early.
one.
Listen early.
I won't.
Our good neighbor of the day is Jacqueline King. You know Jacqueline.
I do.
We've known her for a long time. She's a good neighbor of the day for always being kind and doing for others. Jacqueline King will receive flowers from the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and News Radio WGNS.
So congratulations to Jacqueline. If you'd like to send in a Good Neighbor of the Day nomination, we've got a couple of ways to do that. If you text neighbor to 615-893-1450, you'll get a reply. Just tap on your link, the link on your phone. It'll open up a page that you fill out all the information. Click submit. You can get to that same deal at WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor. Taking birthdays and anniversaries on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club now. Same phone number.
Did you know that the 100 folds on a chef's hat represents the 100 different ways to cook an egg?
We're visiting with a resident at Stones River Manor who has her own apartment in independent living. I see you have a whole collection of antique churns. What's the story behind that one?
Bought it at an auction. I told my husband, I said, don't go too high on it, maybe $35. And there was this guy, he kept on bidding. And my husband said, I'm going to get it. I don't care what it costs. And he kept on it. He gave $85 for it. That was a lot of money for us back then.
Learn more online at stonesrivermanor.com.
Heritage South Community Credit Union is giving back to our community. In August, we will donate $50 to the school or teacher of your choice if you're approved for a loan. Combined with our great loan specials, there's never been a better time to move your loan to Heritage South. Visit our website, heritagesouth.org, to learn more. Remember, at Heritage South, we help when others won't. Only on certain loan types, restrictions apply.
Now, an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
I'm Ron Jordan. A man has been arrested after a woman's body was found in a cornfield in DeKalb County. Joshua Groff was charged with abuse of a corpse and tampering with evidence in connection with the death of 29-year-old Rebecca Maxfield of Smithville. She was reported missing on Sunday, August 4th. Her body was found days later by a Warren County investigator inside a vehicle in a cornfield along Bildad Road. Goff is in the Warren County Jail on a $60,000 bond. Tennessee residents will be able to hunt without a license this Saturday. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency announced that Free Hunting Day will be Saturday, August 24th, which coincides with the opening day of squirrel season. Hunters can harvest up to 10 squirrels per day from the opening day of squirrel season through March 15th. Hunting days begin 1/2 hour before sunset and last until a half hour after sunset. Anybody under 10 that wants to participate in Free Hunting Day does not need to have a hunter education certificate, but they must be accompanied by someone at least 21 years old, and that adult must be ready to take immediate control of the child's hunting device. 34-year-old Brandon McBee was convicted on 3 counts of rape in Rutherford County Circuit Court last week. The charges against McBee stem from allegations that originated in August of 2020 on the grounds of the MTSU dairy farm. McBee was accused of committing the sexual crimes against the victim nearly 4 years ago. McBee was taken to the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center, where he'll remain in custody until his sentencing. News on demand 24/7 at our website, WGNSradio.com. I'm Ron Jordan reporting.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's 6:27. Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew, and we've got I got a couple little items here to talk about this morning.
A few little tidbits.
Yeah. Did you say on the snack food report M&M's have a new flavor?
I did not.
Guess what it is? Now think, it's a quiz. It's kind of a quiz.
Okay. I thought he said M&M's too.
They
I don't
had
know what
the
he
toasted vanilla that came out, which was really good. I never saw them, but they're good. There's a gooey butter that I've never seen, but this is a brand new flavor. What do you think it is? Think of the time of year and what kind of flavor.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin pie flavor, which might be pretty good. A little better. You know, pumpkin pie. You like pumpkin pie, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might be a little bit. They don't say pumpkin spice.
Yeah, see, I don't like pumpkin. So I like pumpkin spice because it's not pumpkin flavored, but pumpkin pie I don't care for.
Did y'all used to carve pumpkins when you were a kid?
No, he wouldn't let us. I was talking to Megan about this the other day.
They did once. It wasn't the knife. It was the rotting carcass of a pumpkin outside that never got cleaned up after.
Yeah, the
Halloween.
fun of Halloween. Just
so once it was done, but yeah, they only did it once.
I know, and that's the reason.
You never gave them never second chance.
Well, when the rule was we do this, we get rid of the pumpkin. You too get rid of the pumpkin, and it never happened.
Dude, all you had to do was go outside and throw it in the garbage can.
That was I carved a pumpkin for the first time with Megan at like 19 years old. He's lying. He's lying to you.
On the air?
Not a lie.
I remember carving my first pumpkin.
I always worried about the kids carving because of knives.
We got a carving kit. Did all that, pull the guts out of the pumpkin.
So which one of you is not being truthful here?
No, they were little.
I've got, sir.
Okay, I may have been 3, and I'm sorry I didn't pick up the pumpkin off the porch.
I've got a 22-year-old man. 24. How old are you?
25.
25.
Golly, 25-year-old man that's saying that his father never let him carve a pumpkin.
He just said we were little, which makes me think I was probably 3 or 4 years old.
I think he and Mama carved a pumpkin and said, look guys, isn't they great? Did Bobby ever carve a pumpkin?
They were both here, so he wasn't that little. He was old enough to know when I told him to dump it over the back
we
fence.
Moved here when I was 3.
Okay, what's wrong? What's happened? I don't understand.
I think he has a faulty memory.
That is true. I do have a really bad memory. But I feel like I'd remember something like carving a pumpkin.
Made a mess. All that mess everywhere. Pumpkin seeds.
So
and
you
the
probably
guts.
didn't even know who I was until you went to Wilson Elementary, did you? You don't remember me painting the house with you, a little baby, or any of that stuff?
Who are you?
See?
Wow.
Trust a guy with no memory?
So
I remember going to the MTSU football game, and I annoyed you so much that you didn't talk to me until I started school. I do remember that.
Was that the one where you ate the popcorn bags out of the
No,
bleachers?
that was a basketball game.
Oh, okay.
And he was 15.
I was not 15.
Those popcorn was good, though. I'll have to admit.
Man, I love popcorn.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's time for Today in History.
When you turn to Turner Security, powered by Techco door. Turn to Turner Security.
You're a good neighbor station, WGNS.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
I'm Brian Barrett.
Ask what you can do for your country.
I'm John Dinkins.
I have a dream.
This is Dalton Merritt.
Tear down this wall.
In 1858, the first Lincoln-Douglas debate in Illinois takes place. That's between Stephen Douglas and Lincoln, right? Mm-hmm. 1888, American inventor William Seward Burroughs patents the adding machine. In 1959, Hawaii becomes the 50th U.S. state. In 1961, American country singer Patsy Cline records the then struggling songwriter Willie Nelson's song, Crazy.
Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely.
And in 1987, Dirty Dancing, the film by Amal Ardolino, starring Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey, opens in the U.S.
The time of my life.
You know Jennifer Grey's 62?
Is that right?
Yeah. Sure ages you, buddy.
Yeah, it does.
2001, How You Remind Me, the single released by Nickelback, Billboard Song of the Year in 2002.
This is how you remind me of what I really am.
You're a big Nickelback fan,
I
aren't
am
you?
a huge Nickelback fan.
2020, Korean pop group
It's not like you
BTS
to
releases
say
the single
sorry.
Dynamite. And in 2024, it's revealed that Dalton Barrett never carved a pumpkin until he was 25 years old. 25 or 19. 19.
19, yes.
Yeah, 19. And that's a look at the day in history. Coming up, we've got Brandon Brooks with CBS Rewind coming up on 6:33.
Talk, just move right up the wall. Day night, sky's the light, so we dance to the break of dawn.
This is CBS Rewind. August 21st, 1972. A riot broke out at a Jefferson Airplane concert in California. Grace Slick was maced this date in 1994.
I'm sorry.
John Denver crashed his Porsche into a tree. He was charged with drunk driving. And August 21st, 1996.
She's a very kinky girl.
Rick James released from prison after serving 2 years for assaulting a woman. Just 2 days earlier, his girlfriend went to jail for shoplifting a $39 pair of boots. I'm Brandon Brooks, and that's Rewind.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career you'll love with flexibility, great pay, and benefits, and one of the country's top workplaces? Come join our growing team. Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 82 degrees. Winds north-northeasterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy. Lows drop to 59. Winds remain north-northeast 5 to 10. Thursday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the upper 80s to near 90. Then lows fall back to 66 on Thursday night. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 56.
Good morning. The police are trying to wrap up this accident here in Hermitage 900 block at Lebanon Pike. It's trying to build already on 24 westbound at 840 here in this section of Rutherford County as it starts to load up here on 24. Leaving Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, headed towards the Nashville area. Still not bad right now. Coming through Dixon County on I-40 eastbound, headed towards Kingston Springs. Whether you need a new roof repair, roof inspection, Independent Roofing Specialist has got you covered. Check out their website at irsroofs.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by AmeriCare Pest Control and the law offices of John Day.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing, rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I'm overrun with pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
WGNS reminds you it's so important to shop at home. Let's patronize our local family businesses. This is the final weekend for Arsenic and Old Lace. It's at the Center for the Arts in Uptown Murfreesboro. Also, that free Cowboy Shooting Club clinic is this Saturday morning at 10 o'clock in nearby Wartrace, Tennessee. The Cowboy Action Shooting Clinic is absolutely free. Again, that's this Saturday morning at 10 o'clock in nearby Wartrace, Tennessee. For more information, phone 615-812-7480. Also this Saturday, learn about local history. Come on over to the one-room Ransom Schoolhouse right here in Murfreesboro. Members of the Rutherford County Historical Society will be there to talk local history. They also have free coffee and donuts. That's 9 until noon this Saturday at the one-room Ransom Schoolhouse, 717 North Academy Street here in the borough. That's not this Saturday, but the next one, Hummingbird Day at Barfield Crescent Park. And those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
As a leader in environmental services, sustainability is deeply integrated into our business model. At Middle Point Landfill, we are environmentalists at heart. This is Mike Klassen with Middle Point Landfill. We use cutting-edge technology in combination with our deep experience in recycling and waste services to protect our environment and our neighbors. That's our job, and that's our promise. We invite you to learn more about us at middlepointlandfill.com. Republic Services, we are sustainability in action.
When is the right time to move to Adams Place?
I have enjoyed Adams Place much better than living in my house after my wife passed away. What you're doing is you're getting people that you can interact with and have fun. Consider coming to Adams Place.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111. Adams Place, across from Walmart.
Here's a question. What do you want from your electric co-op?
I want expert advice on going 100% solar.
I want to go green without breaking the bank.
I want to meet my sustainability goals.
I want solar to be simple.
Done, 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 done.
I want to save the planet.
Little hero, let's start with one of MTE's solar programs first. Energy Service Life. That's Middle Tennessee Electric. We're here to get done what matters most to you. Learn more at MTE.com.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
All right, it's 6:39. Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew, and we're ready for our dad joke. Now, before you give the joke, I urge you, Dalton. He really needs. He's been a little bit of a rut.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I'm
2.5 to 3, 3.5.
Here's what people don't understand. I always go in wanting to like the joke. I never go in wanting not to like it.
Mm-hmm.
I rated him higher than you did yesterday.
I know, but you didn't get any credit at all.
No, I never do.
There's no icing on that cake, baby.
Because I found out that I'm his friend. I didn't know that, but I'm his friend. So he's going to go by what I say.
Yeah, only your score counts.
Yeah, here we go.
Thanks for the build-up there.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
He's lost his mind.
How did the burger introduce its significant other?
How did the burger introduce its significant other? I don't know.
Meat patty.
I like that.
It's good. 4.5?
Yeah, 4.5.
4.5.
Let's go 5. Let's do it. No, 4.5.
Well, that's good. Let's do it.
It's a 5.
Here's a 5.
Let's do it. 641.
Sympathy 5.
CBS News Special Report. The Obamas take center stage at the Democratic National Convention.
We need to chart a new way forward to meet the challenges of today.
And Kamala understands this.
Former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama sang Vice President Harris praises on Night 2 in Chicago. CBS's Nancy Cordes is there.
Barack Obama trying to tie Kamala Harris to his policies. He said, when it comes to health care, my policies are her policies. Trying to make the case to this audience, hey, if you liked me, you're going to like her.
Former President Donald Trump talked policy at a campaign stop in Michigan.
Crime in America is out of control. I'm going to make it, along with the economy, inflation, strong borders, and energy dominance, my top priority.
He and his running mate J.D. Vance continue their battleground state blitz in North Carolina today. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
I'm Ron Jordan. The United States Department of Justice announced it's launching an investigation into operations at Trousdale Turner Correctional Center on Tuesday. The U.S. DOJ said the decision was based on a thorough review of various state audits that have shed light on understaffing and safety concerns since it opened its doors in 2016. The investigation will also look into whether the state protects inmates at Trousdale from physical violence and sexual abuse. The Justice Department notified Tennessee officials of the investigation on Monday and that it will be conducted under the Civil Rights of Institutionalized Persons Act. The statute allows the U.S. DOJ to investigate the systemic violations of individuals' rights in institutional settings, including prisons. Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue responded to a house fire in the 900 block of Green Hill Street on Sunday afternoon, arriving just in time to find smoke billowing from the home. The call came in around 1:30 p.m., and as crews approached it, it was clear they had the work cut out for them. After swiftly exiting their trucks, firefighters were able to bring the blaze under control and extinguish the fire. While the homeowners were safely outside, the same could not be said for their furry family members. Firefighters demonstrating a dedication to all lives on the property successfully rescued 2 cats that were trapped inside the burning home. Fortunately, no injuries were reported among either the residents or their pets. 34-year-old Brandon McBee was convicted of 3 counts of rape in Rutherford County Circuit Court last week. The charges against McBee stem from allegations that originated in August of 2020 on the grounds of the MTSU dairy farm. McBee will stay in jail until his sentencing. I'm Ron Jordan reporting.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
We are together almost every day, keeping people's hair from looking like hay. Oh yeah, those were those hairy days. Hello, this is Charlie Pitts, home of the non-smoking hairstyling salon. Come on down.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric, who offers energy-saving tips during the hot summer months. Minimize use of stoves and ovens which raise kitchen temperatures. Opt for grilling, slow cooker, or microwave. Find more at mte.com/myenergyplan.
Novatech, Middle Tennessee's local office technology and document solutions expert. Visit Novatech.net. That's Novatech.net. Novatech reflects the additional managed IT and print services now available to area businesses. Novatech's IT and print services provide businesses with a free cost analysis so you may easily choose the exact solutions to meet your needs within your budget. Visit Novatech.net. That's Novatech.net.
At McCabe Vision Center, we have added a full cosmetic line to the services that we provide.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
Brighten up your face and make yourself look 10 years younger. Call McCabe Vision Center.
Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
Look 10 years younger. We have added laser treatments.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
Tire World is excited to announce the annual At Cost tire sale. All passenger and light truck tire brands at cost at Tire World.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Tire World doesn't put discount in their name. They put it in your pocket.
Mary Ellen Evans calls Adams Place home.
So this space here at Adams Place is large enough for anybody to create the same environment they had at home. Plus, It has things like 9-foot ceilings with architectural detail, so that gives it a feeling of spaciousness. So it's a wonderful place to call home.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111. Adams Place.
Man on the Street Newsmakers, brought to you by Old National Bank in Murfreesboro.
We're excited to announce that Capstar Bank is now officially a division of Old National Bank. All those friends you've made while banking here over the years, well, they're still there. And so are the delicious, warm, homemade cookies.
In Murfreesboro at 2230 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Everything you enjoyed at Capstar, still there at Old National Bank. Old National Bank, ready to serve you.
Old National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Information you need.
We don't have enough emergency shelter space, but the real issue is affordable housing.
That's Amber Hampton.
We have folks that come through the shelter, they get a check every single month, and they just can't find housing. The list is just insanely long. We live in a college town, so college kids are going to scoop up the cheaper housing faster. There's a lot of folks that if we could find them available places to rent for like $400 or $500 a month, we could put them in housing today, but it just doesn't exist right now.
Murfreesboro Rescue's Ed Grimes says people need to work together.
Today, there is a collaborative effort trying to bring organizations together so that we don't duplicate services. Right now, it's still an underserved population because we don't have that bed space that we need. The services that are being provided today are definitely services that are needed.
Hampton concluded.
We've got the pieces of the puzzle that we need. We just don't have enough. So, there's not enough outreach happening. There's not enough shelter happening. But we have the pieces. There's just not enough of it happening to where it's hitting what we need. We all work really well together, and we've got the pieces of the puzzle that we need. We just don't have enough.
And that's information you need from WGNS, focusing on our local homeless problems.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
6:48 here on the Wake Up Crew. We've got some entertainment news today. Oh, not that kind of entertainment. No, the other one.
Well, I did it because he did that.
Oh, well, this is more appropriate.
Okay.
CBS News, some changes. We're new about...
That's entertainment. Just kidding.
The news department.
Right, Nora O'Donnell's being replaced by someone Dubois and the Dickerson guy.
And the girl's going to do some reports and stuff.
Yeah, the one that does Face the Nation. Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Well,
there must be more changes, though.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd bring it up if I knew I'd have talked about it.
Right.
Okay. The CBS Morning is going to 3 hours.
Oh.
They're going to add a third hour starting, I guess. I'm not sure exactly when. Probably they're still working on the, kind of like the Today Show, the third hour of Today.
Yeah.
They're going to have the third hour of CBS Morning.
Because they're desperate for content.
So they come on at 7 and 9. What happens to News Channel 5 mornings?
That's very interesting.
And I think they won't do that third hour. I think Channel 5 will stick with their 9 o'clock show.
Maybe so, because in September is when they're going to do that, by the way. I just looked that up for us.
I knew he would. But what does Channel 5 do?
Well, so there was a time that I know that they didn't carry but maybe 1 hour of the CBS morning show, or it came on earlier and they didn't carry that early hour or something like that, Channel 5. So I don't think you have to. This probably, but I wonder if it's going to replace something.
ABC, they don't carry, they put GMA 3 at 12. And they don't really have a third hour because Kathy Lee.
Kelly Ripa.
Kelly Ripa makes, her ratings are higher than anything they could put on it. And that's part of an ABC programming, but it's really kind of interesting to see that third hour, and if they're going to keep the same three, or they're going to add a host or two, or they've been auditioning some ladies on their own show. I think
they may be trying some of those weekend
the girl
folks too.
Natalie Morales that does the talk. I got a feeling she'll be involved in that at 9. She works for CBS now.
Well, she used to be the news anchor on the Today Show.
Yeah. So I think she'll be there. I wouldn't be surprised if Amanda Klutz is on there.
They may be doing that to try to figure out a way to keep some of those folks that were on the talk when it goes away.
I don't know why the talk went off the air. I thought it was the best talk show of all the, compared to The View. I'd rather watch the talk. So, maybe they'll figure that out. So, anyway, that's
TV as we know it's coming to an end. Who knows?
Well, I think we're going to see all day news programming of some sort or news magazine type programming. We're almost to that anyway.
Well, I know the CBS nightly or the evening news on CBS is definitely going to change with 2 anchors and one in Washington and
well, they used to have back in the old days the Hundley Brinkley report.
Yeah.
So it can be done. So I didn't think they'd go back to it, but
I didn't either.
Ever. All right, let's celebrate some birthdays today.
It's birthday time, 'cause it's birthday time. What a day for celebrating. There'll be songs and gifts and some happy congregating. This is birthday time with your friends and your relations. It's a time for joy and happy celebrations.
And the celebrity birthday list for today. 1924, Jack Buck, American sports announcer of the St. Louis Cardinals. He did a lot of sports for CBS, too. Born in Massachusetts and died in 2002.
Swings and a fly ball to deep right field. This is going to be a home run. Unbelievable. I don't believe what I just saw.
Boy, he was good. Joe Buck is his son.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Jack was better. I don't know.
It's hard to compare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melvin Van Peebles, 1932, born American stage and screen actor. He died in 2021. He's also Mario Van Peebles' father.
I did not know
And
that.
he's a director. 1936, Wilt Chamberlain has a birthday. Great basketball star. 1938, Kenny Rogers, American pop and country singer-songwriter.
You got to know when to hold 'em.
When to hold 'em.
Know when to fold 'em.
Hold 'em.
Know when to walk away.
He also had restaurants, didn't he? Right? At one time?
Yeah, Kenny Rogers Roasters.
We never had one around here.
Yeah,
though,
we did. Nashville. It didn't go very well. Didn't go very well.
He doesn't venture all the way to Nashville.
It's like Roy Rogers had a steakhouse or something that didn't go very well. Bill Anderson did okay.
Maybe a
with
good list. Best celebrity restaurants
that bombed or
just in general.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. Can you come up with that? Kim Cattrall has a birthday. She's born in 1956. 1961, Steven Hillenburg, American animator and cartoonist. 1973, Sergey Brin, Russian-born American computer scientist and businessman. And in 1988, Casey Musgraves was born.
You set my world on fire.
She's pretty big, isn't she?
I think so,
In the
yeah.
world of country music right now. And that's a look at celebrity birthdays. I need to say this real quick. My sister has a birthday today.
She does, doesn't she?
Nancy Stewart, along with Shane Eubanks, Rita Barrett, Lisa Duke Crowell, Kathy Snyderman, and Pat Vaughn.
And?
I was just going to say happy birthday, Nancy.
And if you or someone you know shares a birthday with any of these folks, get them into us. 615-893-1450. That's the phone number. WGNSradio.com/birthdays. That's the website. And banana pudding is the prize. Well, today's a special holiday strictly for those of us here in the South. Those Northerners, Westerners, they won't get it. Because today is National Sweet Tea Day.
Yeah, they won't get it at all.
They won't get it.
They don't even drink it, I don't think.
I know.
It's really good stuff. 6:55 here on the crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 82 degrees. Winds north-northeasterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy. Lows drop to 59. Winds remain north-northeast 5 to 10. Thursday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the upper 80s to near 90. Then lows fall back to 66 on Thursday night. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 56.
LaGreen's Masonry is a local family business. They build quality brick mailboxes. LaGreen's Masonry has over 19 years experience, and they're A+ rated by the BBB. Check their website, lagreensmasonry.com.
Good morning, filling out paperwork on the Reckon Hermitage 900 block 11 and Pike. It's loading up with more volume as we look at it live here on 24 westbound at 840 coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, up through the Antioch area towards Nashville. Still not bad right now, down 65 in Millersville as it loads up also out there in Wilson County, especially through the Mount Juliet area on 40 going westbound headed towards Hermitage. Whether you need a new roof repair, roof inspection, make it Independent Roofing Specialist. At least give them a call and let them give you a quote. Check out their website, irsroofs.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Tire World's at Cost sale is going on now. All passenger and light truck tire brands at cost at Tire World.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Tire World doesn't put discount in their name, they put it in your pocket.
Who buys Habitat for Humanity homes?
People who are working and they work hard. Generally, it's 40 to 80% of the area median income.
And everyone can support the dream of homeownership by shopping at the Habitat Restore.
We have 20 future homeowners in our program right now.
It just does so much for the community.
Please shop at the Habitat Restore, 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Here's a question. What do you want from your electric co-op?
An app for easy payment. Solar energy solutions.
I just want to talk to a real person when I need help. Energy tips and low rates.
Done, 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 done.
I want to fly my car to the moon.
Houston, let's talk about electric vehicles. Energy Service Life. That's Middle Tennessee Electric. We're here to get done what matters most to you. Learn more at mte.com.
Hi, this is Trevor from Bell Jewelers. We have 4 graduate gemologists, including myself, at Bell Jewelers. That gives us the ability to appraise jewelry and give educational information. And we offer to buy customers' jewelry. We can give you a trade offer or a check. Did you realize Bell Jewelers has 2 master goldsmiths, giving us the ability to make something custom just for you? It's about as personal as you can get. Bell Jewelers, 821 Northwest Broad Street, across from Toots.
Support First Shot at Autumn at the Alley. It will be held at Saddle Woods Farm on Franklin Road in Murfreesboro on Wednesday, September 25th from 6 until 9 p.m. It supports First Shot STEM Academy and Academic All-Stars initiatives. The night is a fantastic event with unique tastings from various spirit brands and great wines and food from the Alley on Main. Top the night off with a fabulous silent auction. Go to firstshottn.org for more information and see you at Autumn at the Alley September 20th.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
6:58 coming up after John Day does his thing. It'll be the news at the top of the hour. Jacqueline Keyes, today's Good Neighbor of the Day for always being kind and doing for others. Jacqueline's going to receive flowers from Jenny Harrison and the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts at News Radio WGNS.
And if you know somebody who's gone the extra mile, get them into us, 615-893-1450. That's the phone number, WGNSradio.com/birthdays. You can get your birthdays or anniversaries into us. You can also call or text the phone number to get those in. We're going to give away a delicious bowl of banana pudding, so you're not going to want to miss out. Get them in right now. It's your last chance.
Well, you got a half an hour.
You got half an hour.
Yeah. We're checking the CBS World News. It's the longest continuing radio program on the air, and it's brought to you locally by our friends over at the Low T Center, along with the law offices of John Day.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
Stay tuned now for the news at the top of the hour. It's 7 o'clock.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Convention charisma.
We are ready for a President Kamala Harris.
Taking it outside.
This will be the first outdoor campaign rally since the attempt on Trump's life.
Unable to enlist.
There are plenty of people with the right heart to serve that can't.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. Memories of the past as delegates to the Democratic National Convention nominated Kamala Harris to take them forward. CBS's Ed O'Keefe in Chicago reports the Republican nominee was targeted in speeches by former President Obama and wife Michelle.
Hope is making a comeback.
Mrs. Obama, who's famously spoken out about her dislike for Trump, leveled piercing criticism of her husband's successor.
Who's going to to tell him the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs.
I am feeling ready to go, even if I am the only person stupid enough to speak after Michelle Obama.
When it was his turn, former President Barack Obama paid tribute to his one-time running mate, President Biden.
History will remember Joe Biden as an outstanding president who defended democracy at a moment of great danger.
And he also warned about 4 more years of Trump.
We have seen that movie before, and we all know that the sequel is usually worse.
While taking this swipe at the Republican nominee.
There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
The night began with a state-by-state roll call to officially nominate Harris and running mate Tim Walz. Harris and Walz looked on from a rally in Milwaukee at the site of last month's Republican National Convention. Yet another not-so-subtle dig at the GOP nominee.
This is a people-powered campaign, and together we will chart a new way forward.
There have been arrests at Gaza war protests in Chicago, and near the DNC, protesters interrupted Nancy Pelosi's live interview with CBS Late Show host Stephen Colbert.
For the people at home who can't tell, there's a protest going on in the audience right now. Hold on, young lady, I can hear you. The subject is on Israel and Palestine.
There were no apparent arrests. The protesters, who continued after a commercial, eventually left on their own. Well, Donald Trump took his Republican presidential campaign yesterday to Michigan.
Crime in America is out of control. I'm going to make it, along with the economy, inflation, strong borders, and energy dominance, my top priority.
Well, CBS's Scott McFarlane has more on what Trump is up to today.
This will be the first outdoor campaign rally since the attempt on Trump's life in Butler, Pennsylvania on July 13th. It's in Asheboro, North Carolina. We're about 90 minutes outside of Charlotte. It'll be an event with Trump and his running mate, J.D. Vance, outside of a museum here. Multiple law enforcement officials tell CBS News the Secret Service has approved bulletproof glass around Trump's podium at this and future outdoor events.
Voters in Arizona and Montana will be able to decide whether they want to protect the right to an abortion in their state constitutions. The Arizona Supreme Court cleared the way for the issue to remain on the ballot. Montana's Secretary of State certified that state's ballot initiative on abortion. The White House says a classified nuclear strategy approved by President Biden this year is not a response to a single country or threat. The New York Times reports it was okayed in March, and it reorients deterrent strategy to focus on China's rapid nuclear expansion. And it looks to have the U.S. prepared for a possible coordinated challenge from China, Russia, and North Korea. It's a third day of searching off Sicily for 6 of the people on board a luxury yacht that sank in a sudden storm. Divers and an underwater drone are involved. 2 Americans and British tycoon Mike Lynch are among the missing. Matthew Shank from the Maritime Search and Rescue Council says it's likely an investigation will uncover why the ship went down.
The authorities, I've got faith, will get to the bottom of that because there is the eyewitness accounts from the shore and the other vessels. There are obviously survivors from the vessel. The wreckage is also intact on the seabed.
Russian officials say Moscow came under one of the largest attacks yet by Ukrainian drones since the start of the invasion. All 45 were destroyed. The attacks come as Ukrainian forces keep up a push into Russia's western Kursk region. 4 minutes after the hour.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
A new study says a regular diet of red meat and processed meats is associated with a higher risk of type 2 diabetes. The analysis looked at data from 2 million adults in 20 countries. Meat consumption has been linked to heart disease and some kinds of cancer. The Pentagon says 77% of young Americans would not qualify for military service, citing physical, mental, or substance abuse issues. CBS's Natalie Morales has more on a woman who wants to serve, but policy says she can't.
28-year-old Hannah Vankera is everything the military desires. Motivated, physically fit.
I believe in our country, and I want to serve it.
Except,
I'm just Hannah who happens to be missing a leg.
A rare birth defect forced an amputation when she was just 10 months old.
Volleyball, rock climbing, I'll surf with it, hike with it.
While her amputation hasn't stopped her at all, the military has. She was rejected by the Navy.
The subject applicant does not meet established physical standards.
Active duty troops who lose limbs can still serve, but for those seeking to enlist, current absence of a foot is automatically disqualifying. Alex Gates is Vankera's prosthetist and says medical progress has been met by antiquated thinking.
The rule was written back when prosthetics were made out of wood and leather.
I'm not asking that we ignore disability and pretend it doesn't exist. Rather that we do not ignore ability.
I'm Natalie Morales in Spokane.
CBS's Stacey Lynn has news today of a Hollywood breakup.
After a relationship that spanned 2 decades, 2 engagements, 2 weddings, and a whole lot of headlines, Jennifer Lopez has filed for divorce from Ben Affleck. The power couple first met on the movie set of Geely in the early 2000s.
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
Not yet. It wasn't until 2 decades later they rekindled their romance and finally got married. The breakup this time around comes exactly 2 years after their Georgia wedding.
Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
She posted about us just now.
Celebrities can't get enough of Be Honest Bespoke skincare line.
She has 147 million followers. How do we monetize?
She needs a social media associate to help her with the hype.
We should repost this. Do we need a hashtag?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Now you're up to date on the latest national news. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News Radio. More local news, traffic, weather, and fun continues with the Wake Up Crew here on News Radio WGNS.
I'm Brian Barrett. Good morning, everybody. John Dinkins, Dalton Barrett here with us as well as we continue at 7:09 with the Wake Up Crew. Time for a check of traffic and weather together. It's brought to you by a Murfreesboro tradition. That's Toots.
Toots. Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and boy, we've got a new menu item that you need to come and try, and it's the Toots Patty Melt. We have our own ground beef, grill them, put them on buttered Lewis Bakery toast with melted cheese and onions. It's unbelievable. Please come to Toots and try our new Patty Melt. You're gonna just love it.
It's the American way.
So swing by one of our 4 Rutherford County locations for some good food and fun.
Good food and fun.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 82 degrees. Winds north-northeasterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy. Lows drop to 59. Winds remain north-northeast 5 to 10. Thursday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the upper 80s to near 90. Then lows fall back to 66 on Thursday night. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 56.
Broadcasting from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios. Take control of your account management and energy consumption with the MyMTE app. Download from the App Store and manage your account, improve your energy habits, and more. MTE, serving to make life better since 1936.
Good morning. Here's what we're seeing. Heavy traffic right on schedule right now. Trying to get up through Spring Hill. Coming in from Murray County. They're up by Saturn Parkway on 65 northbound. Again, in the Spring Hill area. It's crowded right now on 24, but it's moving. They're at 840 leaving Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, as that loads up pretty good on 24 headed towards Antioch. Wilson County traffic in good shape. Just watch your radar. I-40 in parts of Wilson and Smith County. Hey, Princess Hot Chicken has new items. Check them out. PrincessHotChicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
We're excited to announce that Capstar Bank is now officially a division of Old National Bank. Old National Bank in Murfreesboro at 2230 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Old National Bank, ready to serve you.
Old National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Good morning, everybody.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Second hour of the Wake Up Crew on this Hump Day Wednesday, August the 21st, episode 1475 of the Wake Up Crew. And I've played that open on purpose. Little quick story here. Someone who refused to throw away a novelty Beatles wig from 1964 could now be making a small killing. It's going up for auction. The mop top wig is still in its original packaging, claims to fit all head sizes. Back then, those wigs sold for $3.99. It could sell for more than $1,000 more at this auction.
Was that $3.99, like $3.99?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. Have you already started?
Novelty wig. Beatles novelty.
He didn't do all of his things.
Yeah,
What's happening? The world is coming to a close.
Well, I did that to tie it in with the Beatles
okay.
open.
And it just kind of flustered me. I was like, we don't do the routine?
Yeah, we're going to talk about poop face mask in a minute. But first, don't forget, Siegel hosts Shelbyville tomorrow. We'll have primetime sports leading into the game.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then on Friday, we're going to have Riverdale at Smyrna football.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's good enough. We'll keep that. Song of the day, we are looking at the 5 biggest all-time drum hits, and this one is number 3 on that list.
Number 3.
It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting, walking down the boulevard, their shadows.
You're poo-pooing the list, are you?
I don't think that
this
song's that great.
Sound like the drum. I kind of hear the drums, but they're not.
Now we had
prominent.
a drum expert on here on the show, and he says, "Yeah, that's awesome. What a great." And it may be, but I
like
just
We
don't.
Will Rock You. That's the beat of the song is the drum. It's
I guarantee you Thursday. Can we go ahead and do Thursdays, and then we do it again tomorrow, just where he can hear it?
Of course not.
I do know the song, and it's one of my favorites.
It's the greatest drum.
It's actually probably my favorite song by this group.
An underrated drummer.
Yeah. And then Tom Sawyer, I could kind of hear it too, because it's a lot of drums. This one I hear the other instruments more than I hear the drums.
Yeah, That's a piano.
See, that's piano.
Right, here it comes.
But don't you think I could play that?
And here we're still piano, and we're synths, and I don't know.
There, heard the drum beat there. Okay, it's in there, but whatever.
No, I'm not saying it's not a great drum beat. I wouldn't call it a drum song, though.
Well, it made the list. Best all.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I get it.
Drum list. So.
Yeah, sorry, boy, you get so.
There are some experts.
It's the only one on the list. I'm looking at the whole week. It's the only one on the list where I'm like, oh.
Well, good for you. What about yesterday?
He didn't even make the list.
You know, Brian, I've got to step in here now.
Why? What?
You've been very sarcastic to your son for this week.
It's because he's sick. He always gets this way when he doesn't feel
Well, last
good.
week it was we're just doing these decades all over the time, and now it's the drums don't work, and so what's next?
Pal, we don't want to lose him for the rest of the week too.
Yeah, I quit. I can't get out of it, John. I'm still here. I've been trying.
Well, I've been trying for 21 years. Okay, but go ahead.
Got blood on your face.
There you go.
Well, you may not have blood all over your face.
Oh, I thought he was
I thought it
telling
was
me
mud
the-
on your
the drum-
face.
I thought it was the drum song.
It's blood. Got blood
See,
on your
hear
face?
it?
Yeah.
Blood on your face, yeah. Doctors are poo-pooing the feces face mask.
There's a feces face mask out?
A Brazilian model named Deborah Pixado has been online. She's a social media influencer and is apparently, well, she went viral for putting blood on her skin to soften it at one time. But now
So she did have blood on her face.
She's now using feces as a facial mask to help soften her face.
Oh.
That's gross.
Oh.
That's grody.
She did say it was her own.
Oh.
That doesn't make it better, I don't think.
I don't know that it does. It kind of makes it maybe a little bit worse.
I'm shocked you even brought this up. Ugh.
Well,
Bart's listening right now. He's freaking out.
Bart just probably ran into somewhere to use a phone.
This is a public service
Oh,
announcement.
no, the phone's ringing.
Because doctors are saying this is going to the extreme.
You think?
Don't do this because there could be health-related problems with it, like bacteria, viruses, parasites, E. coli, salmonella, and the list goes on and on. So don't do it.
So this is, have you heard of Lux Maxing?
Well, it's a crappy solution for softer skin.
Is that a phrase you've heard before? Lux Maxing?
No.
Okay, this is an online trend that's been going around for probably a year and a half now. It's primarily younger guys, like probably 17 to 20 is the age group. And it's all about maximizing your look. And they have different terms for different things. One of them is called mewing. And mewing is like you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and it's supposed to make your jawline better. You cut your hair a certain way. There's lots of different ones. And some of them go to this extreme of like, we're going to do something really crazy that could be detrimental to our health, all for the purpose of looking better.
Well, that sounds nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. You could look it up and find things, but it's all online trend. Like, how can I make myself look better for appearances on the internet? And that seems like what this lady's doing too.
Well, are either of you Spice Girls fans?
Spice Girls.
Oh, yeah, sort of.
Are you? Well, if you're a Spice Girls fan,
I mean, I don't hate them. I mean,
they were supposed to be coming back for a reunion tour. Well, apparently the feud between Jerry Halliwell and Mel B has messed things up, and they're not going to come back.
Well, I won't be disappointed either, but I mean...
That's Ginger Spice is the Halliwell, and Scary Spice. Yeah, problems there in the Spice world. So their tour axed.
Wow.
They just can't get along.
Can't get along.
To make some money.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't need to make any more money.
Probably not.
Probably have more than they need.
Just marry a soccer player. You'll be all right.
We are going to check sports.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In Major League Baseball games of note, it was the Guardians beating the Yankees 9-5 in 12 innings in a battle of division leaders. Cleveland scoring 6 runs in the top of the 12th to pull out the victory. Meanwhile, the Orioles beat the Mets 9-5. Baltimore reclaims first place in the AL East. They're a half game up on New York. Braves beat the NL East, leading Phillies 3-1. Atlanta moves 2.5 games up on the Mets for the final wildcard spot in the National League. Padres top the Twins 7-5 in a battle of wildcard teams. San Diego's Jurickson Profar hit the go-ahead 3-run homer in the 8th inning. San Diego's still 3 back of LA in the NLS because the Dodgers got a Jason Hayward tie-breaking pinch hit 3-run homer in the 8th to beat the Mariners 6-3. Astros fall to the Red Sox 6-5. Boston moves 3.5 games back of Kansas City for the last wildcard spot in the American League. Houston still leads the AL West by 5 games on Seattle, and the Brewers on top in the NL Central beat the Cardinals 3-2.
You don't have hot dogs or apple pie or no Chevrolet to drive, but we have some hickory smoked wings you're just dying to try. You'll try them, you'll like them, you'll give some to a friend. So on a dare, just stop on by and bring in a friend. Slick Pig Barbecue, 1920 East Main.
Tire World's annual at-cost tire sale simple instructions. First, get on the Tire World website. Next, shop and purchase your tires online or in the store. Now, schedule a time within the next 30 days to have your tires installed. This sale is literally that simple. It is easy, convenient, and saves you lots of money. That's because at Tire World, we don't put discount in our name. We put the discount in your pocket.
At Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Helen Alexander, what do you enjoy most about Adams Place?
Well, I like it because I'm well taken care of and I'm not afraid at night. And I live by myself 18 years after my husband died, so I feel safe here. I am very blessed to be here at Adams Place, very blessed.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111. Adams Place.
Hi, I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor. And while you've heard the saying, slow and steady wins the race, that same concept can be applied to long-term investing. Investing a little bit at a time on a regular basis can really add up. We call this systematic investing, and though it doesn't guarantee a profit or prevent a loss, it's a way to take advantage of market volatility instead of enduring it. Give me a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Wake Up Crew continues, 7:22 here on a Wednesday.
And now, it's time for Random Questions with your host, John Dinkins.
And we're going to change up random questions just a little bit today. You both have your pads, I see.
We're playing the Oldie Friends game, but it's called Random Questions today.
Well, it's got a little bit different take. It's just one question. It's always a question. It's random. The only thing is you're guessing what each of you are going to say, which is like Oldie Friends game.
Yes,
okay?
correct.
But it's still going to be random questions.
Yes, except for, unlike the Oldie Friends game, you're not playing.
That's right.
Okay.
What is your favorite song? Write it down, please. What your favorite song is?
What my favorite song is?
What is your favorite
For both
song?
of us. What his favorite song is?
Yes, you write down your favorite song, and you're going to each guess what you think it is. You write down your favorite song. You write down your favorite song.
Okay.
And then I'm just doing it where you can go back for reference. Okay.
I think I'm having a stroke.
It's for reference.
Yes.
Got it. I got mine.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's going to guess what I have written down.
Debbie Gibson.
No, Friends in Low Places, Garth Brooks.
Yeah. That's what I would have said. And your guess to Dalton's.
My Sharona.
No.
I have no clue.
Kanye.
That it is a Kanye song,
Yeah.
yes.
I wouldn't know a Kanye song if I heard it.
It's Runaway. Name of the song.
Okay. What genre of music do you dislike the most?
Okay.
It's going to be really funny.
It's going to be really hard for him.
Would you like me to guess? Let me guess. It might make it easier. I'll guess.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to say yours is country.
That is correct.
And I'm going to say yours is rap.
Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah?
ding.
Okay.
Yep,
All
that's
right.
right. That was funny because you put a country song for your last one, and I put a rap song for my last one.
What is your favorite store to shop at? But I'm talking about any store. It could be food. It could be anything. Okay. What's your favorite store to shop at? You don't go to any, so.
Yeah, that was
I hate shopping.
Okay. Got mine.
Mine is also locked in.
Okay. I'm going to say yours is Walmart.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to say yours might be Walmart, but
nope.
I think it's Target.
No, it is Aldi.
Oh, food store. Okay.
I said Walmart or anywhere with Lunchables.
Yeah. What calms you down when you're upset? What calms you down when you're upset? They're writing in their answers. It's locked in. Brian has his.
Unlocked. Yep.
His is nothing. Anyway.
Okay. What calms you down when you're upset? Skeeter and Ladybug for you.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay. And Megan, for you.
I said alone time.
Alone time. Okay.
So opposite of Megan. Wow.
Wow.
Says a lot.
Well, this is in-depth random questions. And welcome to the new game show, Divorce Questions. Okay. All right, here we go. What accomplishment are you most proud of?
Did you hear him sigh like it was a challenge?
I'm reading you pretty good, not him so much.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to miss this one. All right. What accomplishment are you most proud of? I'm going to say getting your seminary, whatever, doing that stuff. Get your preacher's license. What do you call it? You know.
Ordained.
Ordained, yeah, being
That is
ordained.
not what I said. Close, though. Not really. I said buying a house.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a good answer. And Brian, yours is winning the TAB award, whatever.
No, I said my children. Psych.
Oh, that would. So you're lying now. Okay, on your questions. Okay. If your home was on fire and you could only save one thing, what would it be?
Okay.
You're locked in. Dalton still writing. Okay, Brian, I'm going to say your puppies. Yeah. Okay, it's a good thing, but you could only say one thing. Which one would it be?
Well,
Which one would you choose?
Yeah, of the puppies, which one would you go for?
Oh, I wouldn't choose. I mean, puppies they're all
You
together.
just grab them all.
Yeah,
up
they're
there.
all together all the time.
Okay. Dalton, one thing is saving a fire. Megan.
I said dog/wife. Because I wasn't sure if people counted.
Okay,
If I can only take one, I'm taking Megan.
But
if I can
what
take them.
was first?
Well, I
Who
put
came
dog.
after the slash?
All right, here's the last one. What is the weirdest food you've ever eaten?
Okay. This one's going to be hard, I think, for you to guess, but
Maybe.
we'll see.
Don't show it to me yet.
Well,
Got it?
Brains and eggs for you.
no, octopus.
Brains and eggs for you.
Cow tongue.
Ew, those were gross.
And that's random questions.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
Market declines, unemployment, oil prices. Don't let headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. I'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a disciplined approach to investing. Call 615-907-7056 for an opportunity to discuss your situation. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Our daughter moved here and she wanted us to come down so she could take care of us. And so she put us here and we love it.
Residents at the Villages of Murfreesboro say it best.
The location here is excellent. Shopping, doctor's appointments, anything you want to do is right here.
I'm Hope Rogers. Visit the Villages of Murfreesboro. I'd love to give you a tour. The Villages of Murfreesboro is located at 2550 Willow Oak Trail.
We just love it here.
Tire World's annual at-cost tire sale, simple instructions. First, get on the Tire World website. Next, shop and purchase your tires online or in the store. Now, schedule a time within the next 30 days to have your tires installed. This sale is literally that simple. It is easy, convenient, and saves you lots of money. That's because at Tire World, we don't put discount in our name. We put the discount in your pocket.
At Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back at 7:30, it's the Wake Up Crew for a Wednesday morning hump day edition. It's August the 21st as well.
Happy birthday today to Nancy Stewart, Shane Hubanks, Rita Barrett, Lisa Duke Crowell, Kathy Snyderman, and Pat Vaughn. Happy birthday to my sister Gag. I used to call her Gaggy, when I was a kid.
Does she want that out there?
She's got it now. It's out there.
And if you know someone celebrating a birthday, get them into us. 615-893-1450. That's the phone number. WGNSradio.com/birthdays. That's the website. Delicious bowl of banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue. That's the prize, but it's your very last chance, so get them in.
Here's the check of local news, traffic, and weather now.
This is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Call the Law Offices of John Day.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 82 degrees. Winds north-northeasterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy. Lows drop to 59. Winds remain north-northeast 5 to 10. Thursday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the upper 80s to near 90. Then lows fall back to 66 on Thursday night. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 55.
Good morning. Still working with a couple of accidents out here. It's starting to load up pretty good with volume now. Right on schedule coming in from Wilson County here into Hermitage on 40 westbound at Central Pike. It's crowded now southbound 65 right at Trinity Lane. Still a lot of traffic volume on 40 east coming past 840 out of Dixon County headed towards the Kingston Springs area. Hey, whether you need a new roof repair, or even a roof inspection, make it Independent Roofing Specialists. These guys are the best here in Middle Tennessee. Check out irsroofs.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
I'm Ron Jordan. Tennessee residents will be able to hunt without a license this Saturday. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency announced that Free Hunting Day will be Saturday, August 24th, which coincides with the opening day of squirrel season. Hunters can harvest up to 10 squirrels per day from the opening day of squirrel season through March 15th. Hunting days begin 1/2 hour before sunset and last until a half hour after sunset. Anybody under 10 that wants to participate in Free Hunting Day does not need to have a hunter education certificate, but they must be accompanied by someone at least 21 years old, and that adult must be ready to take immediate control of the child's hunting device. A man has been arrested after a woman's body was found in a cornfield in DeKalb County. Joshua Groff was charged with abuse of a corpse and tampering with evidence in connection with the death of 29-year-old Rebecca Maxfield of Smithville. She was reported missing on Sunday, August 4th. Her body was found days later by a Warren County investigator inside a vehicle in a cornfield along Bildad Road. Goff is in the Warren County Jail on a $60,000 bond. 34-year-old Brandon McBee was convicted on 3 counts of rape in Rutherford County Circuit Court last week. The charges against McBee stem from allegations that originated in August of 2020 on the grounds of the MTSU dairy farm. McBee was accused of committing the sexual crimes against the victim nearly 4 years ago. McBee was taken to the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center, where he'll remain in custody until his sentencing. News on demand 24/7 at our website, WGNSradio.com. I'm Ron Jordan reporting.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Habitat for Humanity trains people to be successful at home ownership.
So they're very, very prepared for home ownership, and they are buying their home.
You heard correctly. The Habitat homeowner buys their home. It's not given to them.
It just does so much for the community.
Contact Habitat for Humanity and discover how you can help others with home ownership.
It's just a great impact on the family.
Bob Ferris enjoys life at Adams Place.
I do physical therapy here and ride the bicycle. This morning I rode the bicycle for 20 minutes. At Adams Place, I enjoy the friendship. We have a good time.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111. Adams Place, 1927 Memorial Boulevard, across from Walmart.
As a leader in environmental services, sustainability is deeply integrated into our business model. At Middle Point Landfill, we are environmentalists at heart. We use a cutting-edge technology in combination with our deep experience in recycling and waste services to protect our environment and our neighbors. That's our job, and that's our promise. This is Mike Klassen with Middle Point Landfill. We invite you to learn more about us at middlepointlandfill.com. Republic Services. We are sustainability in action.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
It's the Wake Up Crew here on News Radio WGNS, and today it is a tier list.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And what do we have on the menu?
An oh-so-special tier list. Basing last week, we did top Superman actors of all time, live action. Today, we're doing live action Batman actors. And the rules are simple. It's just the actor, not the quality of the product that they were in, but how were they as Batman? How did they play the character? How did they look? How did it feel?
Now, do we have a situation where somebody's not seen all of these, or?
I've seen all of them.
I've seen them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We're starting way back 1966. Adam West. I think
he's got a cult following,
and he's got the look. That's a big thing Adam West has got. He looks like a good Bruce Wayne.
Oh, as Bruce Wayne?
You know, yeah. Not the costume, but his face and.
Yeah, he was a great Bruce Wayne.
And he was in really good shape for the 60s.
It's a D for me. Or at least a C.
I don't know that I'd go D. I'd maybe.
I'm going C.
C.
I think he was below average, but anyway.
Yeah, but number one, he was the first one.
Yeah, you got to give him a little something.
He's not in charge of the writing. He's just in the thing. Next up,
he did play the part well, the way he was supposed to act it.
Right.
Yeah.
Keaton. Michael Keaton. I could not. His name slipped my mind. Michael Keaton was in Batman and Batman Returns. A little weird.
Well, that's Tim Burton now. That's not necessarily.
He was my Batman.
Yeah, he was my Batman too.
There's that scene where
Well, Adam West was my Batman, so I'm giving him an A.
An A? I could see A.
He's A for me.
I mean, there's that scene where he wakes up and he's hanging upside down in the morning. I could see A.
Well, I could also see Batman doing that too. Couldn't you?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Val Kilmer.
Ooh, this is a tough one.
It's a tough one because I would get, honestly, if I had to pick one that was my Batman, it'd probably be Val Kilmer. I've seen that movie more than any of them, and he was really good in it.
Joker, the Riddler kind of took over that movie, which I can't blame Val Kilmer for that.
His voice is good too.
Yeah. I'm gonna go A.
What do you think?
It's an enjoyable movie.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
I'd say B. He didn't have a lot of longevity with it.
Okay, so yeah, you holding it against him because I can see that.
Well,
good point.
I'd give it an A, but I can see that point too. But none of them really had a ton of longevity. We could do B.
Let's do B. Let's give him a B.
George Clooney.
Well, bless his heart.
He's a really good actor. I think maybe a little.
Actually, he looked the part of Bruce Wayne better than any of them.
Probably.
The way the
so.
comic was supposed to look. But that script,
horrible.
I know I can't blame it on that, but he also didn't help it any.
He didn't seem like he cared.
No, D.
I could go D or C, either one.
C. Let's go C.
Give him the benefit of the doubt. Christian Bale. I love everything about Christian Bale in those movies except for his voice.
I like his voice. I'm Batman.
It seemed like the voice got worse as he went. I liked his Bruce Wayne a lot.
His Bruce Wayne may be my favorite.
Yeah.
I'd probably put him at a B or an A.
It's a little low.
I could go between the two.
I was going to say yes. So, he's an S or an A.
Let's go A because I'm going to go A.
Ben Affleck. Really good.
I really thought he's underrated.
And in Justice League, he was like the best of all of them.
He carried it. It's got to be at least a B, if not an A.
I think I could put him at B.
Yeah, B.
And then Robert Pattinson. You keep falling asleep during the movie.
Yeah, I'm really all abstain from it. I give him a B.
I don't think he's the reason that movie is great. I think the movie is really good, but I don't think it's him. So I could also do B.
Let's do B.
All right.
So we'll recap our Batman tier list in the close here in a moment.
When you turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore, you can leave your security issues at the door.
Security, access control, cameras, and much more for your business and home. No long-term contract. We keep your business because we did a great job, not because you signed a 5-year agreement. One call does it all for your security and technology needs. Online at turnersecurity.us. That's turnersecurity.us.
Turn to Turner Security.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I'd like to help. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Mary Ellen Evans. Why did you choose Adams Place?
Mostly based on a realization that I wouldn't find anything more beautiful. The architecture is superb, elegant, and the people are caring. The residents, they consider it one family. I mean, this is just an unbelievable combination of good things.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111. Adams Place.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Wrapping up the Wake Up Crew here on this Wednesday morning. It's 7:42, coming up on 7:43. Our good neighbor today is Jacqueline King, the good neighbor for always being kind and doing for others. Jacqueline's going to receive flowers from Jenny Harrison and our friends at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts, along with News Radio WGNS. Good neighbor of the day, Jacqueline King. Congrats, Jacqueline, and well-deserved, of course. If you want to send in a good neighbor, you can text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 and nominate your favorite person as the good neighbor of the day. Could be someone you completely don't know, but they did something nice for you. Just let us know name, address, phone number, sentence why, and that's all we need. You can go to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor or text neighbor to our number to get in that to us. Okay, Wake Up Crew powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Their annual meeting is coming up this Saturday, a live stream beginning at 2. So this week, you can register in person at their offices or call. And why do you want to do that? Well, when you register, your name's entered into a drawing for various giveaways. More information on all of this at mte.com/annual meeting.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay. How did the burger introduce his significant other?
I don't know how.
Meet Patty.
Replay.
He got a 5 out of that. He pulled a 5.
Isn't that crazy? Looking back.
But when you laugh, it's almost an automatic 5 for me.
Depends on how hard I laugh. Or if I'm laughing at how bad it is, or if I'm laughing at the joke.
Or his facial expressions.
Right. Sometimes he does that.
Let's recap our tier list, Dalton.
Make sure we get our levels of laughter, and whether it's this or that.
He's never happy. Gave him a 5, and he's still not happy.
So what have we learned? We did our tier list.
Yeah, we're going to recap our tier list.
Yes, we are. Coming in at S tier, not a single Batman actor.
I would have gone with Christian Bale.
Who?
Christian Bale.
Why?
I'm Batman.
Okay, that's good enough reason.
Christian Bale was probably in the best Batman movies.
Yes.
But Michael Keaton and Christian Bale both came in at an A tier. Below that at B tier, we have Val Kilmer, Ben Affleck, and what's his name? I'm losing my mind. Robert Pattinson. I'm literally losing my mind. That's a weird set of B tier. That's a weird set of Batman actors. And then at C tier, we had George Clooney and Adam West.
And I think we gave Adam a little too much credit, but that's okay.
I think it wasn't his fault, and I think he delivered what he was supposed to.
He should have put his bat foot down and said, "We're not doing this like this."
Okay, so now let's rank them by number. With no ties, what would you do? How would you go?
Christian Bale and then Keaton, and then I don't care. That's how I'd go.
I'd go Christian Bale, Keaton, Affleck, Kilmer, Pattinson, Clooney, West and Clooney.
I'd probably go Keaton, Bale, Kilmer, Affleck, Pattinson, and then I'd also do West then Clooney.
There's variables too. You make Michael Keaton number one. He's the first one. He was the first, and he gets points just because.
Wasn't Adam West really?
And he was pretty good. Well, I'm talking about
for the movies.
Series, yeah.
Well, if you missed part of the show, you'll want to check back and listen to the podcast at WGNSradio.com under podcast and Wake Up Crew.
Next on the Wake Up Crew, the stupid, silly stat of the day.
Well, get this, guys. Men spend an average of 7 hours a year. 7 hours a year hiding in the bathroom for peace and quiet.
Wow. How many?
7 hours a year men spend in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's probably true.
For peace and quiet.
Yeah, I could say